Hello, YouTube. No secret darkness diary. It's only because the curtains are shut, I think. Oh, I can do that. Let's see what's in there. Ta-da! Okay. The pictures are going to be a bit Ricker. Ricker. I wrecked it. I wrecked my TV. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some stuff that I think is true. Okay, so what it is I saw a UFO on the internet, and it was made the same way as the power generator in a car. The top half of the UFO spins, and the bottom half of the UFO spins. They spin in opposite directions, and the car, an ordinary fuel-based car, or any car really, has a generator, a power generator to keep the battery charged, and that's called a alternator. Okay, so what is the deal with the UFOs being able to fly around? Well, it's because they are power generators. So how does this work? Okay, so a load of crap. Right, imagine these are all just giant parts of the UFO, but in the center, imagining that this is aluminium. Okay, so the way this thing works is that normally a power generator just has, pretending this is a magnet, okay, and this is another magnet, and they are both at different ends, but then there's this other magnet that's also pretending that this is a magnet, and it's spinning around in the middle. Okay, and as it passes, there's a north polarity at the top, and the other one is got a south polarity. Okay, just pretending that this is the south polarity, this is the north polarity, and this one has a north and a south, but it's spinning. So as they pass, you have your wires, they're coming out of that magnet, and it creates tension or friction, like electrostatic tension as it goes past. So the tension goes through into the power supply, and it reaches certain capacitance. Capacitance is the maximum storage, and then it outputs to somewhere. It's a power plug. But anyhow, so what they've done is they've made these UFOs that the bodies spin, but instead of the center being copper wire, they're pretending that this represents copper wire, okay? So copper wire that collects, like that wire that collects over there, anyway, the copper collects, okay? So what they've done is they've got magnets all around in a circle, okay, just and power going out. So here's the magnets going in a circle. Get rid of those crap. That was just for visual representation. We've got magnets going all around the circle, and they're spinning all as one, spinning this way, clockwise, right? And on the other surface, there's a whole other one. They're spinning counterclockwise, and so you get your two circles. Just pretend it was three. Right, and they're spinning one direction, and then there's the other ones. They're spinning the other direction. So this one's a transistor, probably wouldn't work as a good representation. Okay, just think him like this. Okay, so we've got pretty much, if this tree was above and going clockwise, and these ones, these three, were below, going counterclockwise, then So they would seem to be stacked, but spinning in opposite directions. And there is chords, right? You'd think there'd be chords. Well, to represent the chord, we're going to have a aluminium thing over here. Right, and we're going to now stick that in the centre. And from that, there will be a relationship to the only other aluminium thing, which just coincidentally has capacitors around. There are capacitors around to keep it from exploding, and of course you need a power switch, but you need amplitude effector on it, on the circuit. Okay, but so what it is these black things, they spin one way and the other way, and they conflict, and the free energy usually goes out the wire to a power station. But the thing about it is that now that what they've done is they've put aluminium in the centre to collect, but because the power generated is so high, and all that, they have capacitance, great big capacitors. So they're in there, that great big capacitor. But sticking into focus is that these are spinning. So they have to have a related aluminium that is made of the same metal exactly, so that they have a relationship, but there is no other aluminium allowed in the ship. Otherwise it will surge. So they have these step downs going to different places for different purposes. The ship's still spinning and it all arcs towards the centre, but the centre shares an electrolytic relationship based on two same metals, called being aluminium. And the thing is, this is the aluminium, and it goes onto the copper coils and out as step downs. Always having capacity around to know that it can't go too high. But these power spinners that are spinning, you have to have your on and off switch having different capacitance step down to. I'm not too sure where they put their resistance, but the way to control the power amount is usually with transistors. Alright, so it says, well, only so much power can go into that such and such unit if, and only if, it reaches such and such a power amount, and then, and only then, can allow only such and such a power amount through. Okay, so what is this all about? So, okay, we know that the UFOs are like that. We know it's a alternator. What has that got to do with mankind? Well, mankind's walking around in the world and he's drinking this water. He's got his drink bottle, he's drinking his water, so he's going glug, glug, glug. Mankind is the fuse and he's drinking the water, but doesn't know what's in the water. So he's walking around, he's looking, what's in the water? And the answer is aluminium. Aluminum, as Americans would say. And so mankind doesn't know it. But he started out having iron in his water. They said, oh, you need iron and all that. But iron is just another thing that power generating goes through. So energy is flowing into us like a magnet. And then the aluminium, being the transmitter, back to the UFOs in the sky. So why do they put aluminium fluoride in our water? And the answer is the UFOs. They want us to be transmitters of energy. And they collect it freely as they fly near a crowd. So why do UFOs come near towns? Because more people with aluminium fluoride